po na mag-ensayo po talaga ng mabuti para hindi po mahirapan sa sunod na laban po. Yung pagkatalo ko po, ginawa ko po yung inspiration po para magpalakas palalo.
Stick lang sa game plan namin, sa mga gagawin namin mamaya. Na bigyan niya po ako ng lakas at wisdom kung anong gagawin ko sa loob ng ring.
A top view of Manila Bay and the Okada Casino Resort. And this is the venue of this edition of Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow in partnership with Ginebra San Miguel. Nandito po tayo sa loob ng Okada Manila Grand Ballroom in Parañaque City. Action is about to unravel as we see our guests dressed in the nines, enjoying the hostilities, enjoying the festivities dito po sa Okada. And to the right of your screens, you see District Governor of the Rotary, Jackie Rodriguez, and other luminaries from the Rotary Club. And what an event. It's a gala night dito po sa Okada Manila Grand Ballroom, and the action continues. Sa Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow in partnership with Ginebra San Miguel. Next fight up, it's a 6-rounder in the lightweight division, 1 pound over the lightweight limit of 135. It's Bacosa kontra Perez. Aba, magandang laban ito. Bacosa, wala pa po siyang talo. 4 wins with 4 knockouts and 1 draw. At si Rodelyn Perez, 3 wins with 2 knockouts and 1 loss. You take a look at the tail of the tape. Both these fighters just about even in height. Both of them are quite tall. And also their reach, very impressive. 73 inches para kay Perez, 72.5 para kay Eman Bacosa. Bacosa is from Tagum City, Davao del Norte. Perez from Zamboanga City. And check out their official weights. Now we turn you over to our ring announcer, Bobby Mandihar, for the official intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Rodelyn Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Eman Bacosa. Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow here in Okada, Manila, Hotel and Casino, Parañaque City. In partnership with Ginebra San Miguel, lamang ang may tapang. In coordination with Rotary International, District 3810, headed by Governor Jackie Rodriguez, and District Rotary Foundation Chair, PDG Lisa Elorde. All professional boxing bouts are sanctioned by the Games and Amusements Board. GAB Chairman, Attorney Francisco Rivera. GAB Commissioners, Attorney Manuel Plaza III and Angel Bautista. The Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Mr. Rodelyn Manaog. Ringside physicians, Dr. Alfred De La Fuente and Dr. Noel Napa. Timekeepers, Estela Igasan and Romulo Santiago. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 136.2 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Team Yamaro Boxing Stable, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodelyn Perez. Right across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 135.3 pounds. He has a record of 4 wins, no loss, 1 draw, and 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Wildcard Boxing Gym, General Santos City. Ladies and gentlemen, Eman Bacosa.
It's just one of those days, feel like a freight train.
Judges at ringside, Carlo Baluyot, Virgilio Garcia, Engineer Greg Ortega. Third man in the ring, referee Eduardo Nobleza. This will be 6 rounds of professional boxing. Boxers.
Boxer. Six rounds. Bawal ang ulo, bawal ang siko. Bawal ang suntok ang baba sa bewang. Pag dito, pwede. Ingat sa ulo, good luck, touch glove.
And here we go, scheduled for 6. A pound over the lightweight limit of 135 pounds. Yan po ang paglalabanan ni na Bacosa at Perez. Perez po, galing sa talo. He was stopped by Sam Enano last July, TKO in the 5th round, on a blow-by-blow show. But in the previous blow-by-blow engagement, he knocked out Walkert Pukdol in round number 2. 2 knockouts in 3 wins for Perez with 1 loss. At si Bacosa naman po, this is his 4th blow-by-blow appearance. Make that the 5th blow-by-blow appearance by Eman Bacosa. Undefeated po siya. 4 wins, no loss and 1 draw with 4 knockouts. And you remember back in 2023, he was held to a split draw over 4 rounds by Jomel Kujamat in his professional debut. But since then, Bacosa has rebounded to score 4 consecutive wins, all by knockout. Pareho po silang matatangkad, 5'8" and a half si Bacosa, 5'8" naman si Perez. Both of them also with very impressive reach statistics. There's a shot to the body by Eman Bacosa. Perez in his last fight weighed 126 3/4 pounds. And that was only in July. But for this fight, he's moved up in weight to 136.2 pounds. And here's Perez on the attack. Throwing caution to the wind. Here's Bacosa fighting back from a corner. Bacosa is in a bind. He's receiving a lot of punishment from Perez. Perez is like a fighting machine. And Bacosa is saying that he got hit on the nape at the back of the head. Bacosa needs to fight back. He's on the defensive. Perez is giving it all he has. Perez, you know that he's got some power. 2 knockouts and 3 wins. But he's coming off a loss. Ito naman po si Bacosa. He comes charging in. Throwing that left jab. Another jab here by Bacosa. Trying to set up the right hand. Here we go once more. It's now Bacosa on the attack. Nice head movement by Bacosa. And making Perez miss. There's another left jab coming from Bacosa. That's been a steady weapon para sa kanya. But he needs to set that up. He needs to set up the right hand with the left jab. Bacosa. Here he comes again. Throwing that right hand. Binababa ni Bacosa yung dalawang kamay niya. That's a dangerous thing to do against Perez. Perez, very lanky, very gangly. A little bit of showmanship here by Eman Bacosa, and he's grinning. He's grinning at Perez, and there he goes, he unloads. Bacosa, again, he's grinning. And what an embrace coming from Bacosa. It looks like he's having fun inside that ring. End of round number 1. Bacosa, however, needs to be a little more serious in what he has to do inside that ring. He's got to be all business. Sultan Dino, ang trainer ni Bacosa. And Bacosa, he's got to realize that Perez is a dangerous opponent. Yung pumasok po, yung left jab ni Perez, because he's got those long spindly arms. Yan po ang punch of the round, brought to you by Ginebra San Miguel. Round number 1 now in the books. Bacosa showboating a little bit towards the end of round number 1. Perez, he looks like he's all business. He did connect with some shots in the first round, but Bacosa setting the stage or setting the tempo late in round number 1, and then embracing Perez at the end of that round. What a display of sportsmanship. Both fighters so lanky, so lengthy. Here's Bacosa. Oh, Perez connecting that time, but Bacosa aiming for the side of the body. Same thing with Perez. Bacosa telling Perez, stop hitting me in the back of the head. Left hand coming from Bacosa. Bacosa moving in, throwing that left jab. What about an alley shuffle coming from Perez? Both these guys are trying to grandstand each other out of the ring. A miss there by Perez. 1-2 combination coming from Bacosa. Bacosa, a very impressive physique. Solidly built. Perez just missing. He's not finding the mark. Bacosa moving in, but very cautiously. He seems to be comfortable fighting from a distance. Here comes Perez, coming back. And he was able to strike at Bacosa. Bacosa not able to fight back.
Watch your head, watch your head. Eddie.
Perez is tying him up. Perez with those long arms. Almost like tentacles. At si Bacosa naman, trying to narrow the gap. But Bacosa has to be careful with his defense. He's bringing down both his arms. Now both these fighters are going down. Iniipit ni Perez yung kamay ni Bacosa. Di na ganan. Inatawa tuloy si Bacosa. But Perez is not smiling. And referee Ed Nobleza telling the both fighters, okay, continue the action. Neither fighter has been seriously hurt in this fight so far. And that's the end of round number 2. Will treat the fans with. 2 rounds now in the books. Nestor Languido, ang trainer po ni Perez. Punch of the round, panoorin po natin. Who's gonna take the honors? There's that, beautiful left hand coming from Bacosa. And that rocked the head back of Perez. Perez a little bit shaky as he took several steps back. You see Bacosa. That was a punch of the round brought to you by Ginebra San Miguel. Nice close-up of the good-looking kid Eman Bacosa, the undefeated fighter, coming off 4 straight knockout wins. Signal to start round number 3. Standing room only. Dito po sa Okada, Manila Grand Ballroom. And action resumes. Left hand coming from Bacosa, but that raised a lot of sweat out of the head of Perez. Perez trying to fight back. Both these fighters are throwing some hard shots. Bacosa talking to Perez. Bacosa telling Perez, keep it clean, guy. Hard left jab coming from Perez. And Perez has that grin on his face. Now Bacosa has both his arms raised up. Parang tabingi yung ngiti ni Perez dito. Bacosa looks like he's all business in this round. Same thing with Perez. Enough showboating in the first 2 rounds. Now it's time to win this fight. Bacosa is determined, so is Perez. All of Bacosa's wins have come by way of knockout. Can he make Perez another victim? Perez connecting with a 1-2 combination. Bacosa, he's grinning. And that time he unloaded. Bacosa is having fun inside that ring. And I don't think Perez is. Bacosa's got to throw those combinations. He's got that nice left jab. He's rocked the head of Perez back with that left jab, but he's got to follow it up with a right.
Watch your head, watch your head.
Oh, that mouthpiece has flown out of the mouth of Perez. There's no mouthpiece now in the mouth of Perez. I saw that mouthpiece fly out. Nawala yung mouthpiece. And Bacosa's actually telling the referee, have that mouthpiece picked up. Ang bait naman ni Bacosa. Ordinarily, a fighter will just take advantage of an opponent without a gum shield and come charging in to inflict more damage on that unprotected mouth. Pero ang bait ni Bacosa, tinuro po sa referee kung nasaan yung mouthpiece. Lumipad outside of the ring. Here we go. And ano yun? I thought there was still some seconds left. All of a sudden, that bell rang. So end of round number 3. Round number 4 coming up. And more luminaries from the Rotary Club are shown on your screens. Foreign guests. And to the extreme right is District Governor Jackie Rodriguez. A very successful businessman in his own right. Mr. Rodriguez once played basketball for the De La Salle Green Archers team. At that time, the NCAA. Okada Manila Grand Ballroom in Parañaque City. As you see, Mrs. Lisa Elorde, a Rotary Club president and a prime mover of this event at the Okada Grand Ballroom, featuring blow by blow. We are now in round number 4. Perez trying to strike out with that left jab. Perez trying to inflict the first loss on the record of Eman Bacosa. Left jab by Bacosa, and then coming back is Perez with the right hand. A lot of sportsmanship being displayed by both these fighters. Perez, hinahalikan niya si Bacosa. Ano ba to? Ano ba to? Wow! Perez, hinalikan niya si Bacosa. Ano ba to? Pati si Bacosa napatawa. Sandali, laban ito. Ano ba yan? Masyado kasi mabait si Eman Bacosa, kanya na-appreciate naman ni Perez yung ginagawa ni Bacosa. Yung hininto ni Bacosa yung laban kasi nawala yung mouthpiece ni Perez. You gotta appreciate that kind of love. Good defense here by Bacosa. Hindi tumatalab yung mga suntok ni Perez. Again, an embrace. Namimiligro dito yung record ni Bacosa, the streak of consecutive knockout wins. Shot to the body here by Bacosa. Head movement by Bacosa. And it looks like the mouthpiece has again fallen out of the mouth. Now that deserves a warning. Yun, narinig natin yung sinabi ni referee Nobleza. That's the second time na naluwa ang mouthpiece ni Perez. A third infraction will mean a point deduction. And a fourth could mean disqualification. You cannot keep on spitting out your mouthpiece. Perez, again with that wry grin, natabigin yung kanyang ngiti. Oh, Perez connecting that time with the right hand. Now Bacosa, I think he's mad. Bacosa hitting him with the right. Perez is coming back. Now you're seeing a lot of action exchanged. What action we've seen. Natamaan doon ng isang magandang kanan ni Bacosa, si Perez. Might have rocked Perez a little bit. There's Eman Bacosa, a close-up. Panurin po natin, punch it around. I don't know whether that right hand will be able to catch. Oh, the right hand of Perez, that connected. And then Bacosa trying to come back. He missed. And then he tries to come back once more. And the punch of the round brought to you by Ginebra San Miguel. A close-up of Rodelyn Perez. Round number 5. No knockdown has been scored by either fighter. Eman Bacosa has scored 4 straight knockout wins entering this fight. Head movement by Bacosa, just eluding those long left jabs ni Perez, but Bacosa's moving in. You see that he's narrowing the gap. Perez is trying to fend him off by striking first. Bacosa Perez coming back. A little wild. But Bacosa's throwing caution to the wind. Now he's advancing. He's coming forward. Perez throwing those jabs to try to keep Eman Bacosa away. Side-to-side movement by Perez. He tries to come back. You see the time left on the left side of your screens. Round number 5. We are scheduled for 6. Left jab coming from Perez. Just enough to keep away from Eman Bacosa. Bacosa not able to launch a sustained attack. Left hand scored by Bacosa. Madiin yun. That was a telling shot. Scored by Bacosa. And once more that very pesky left jab coming from Perez, and Perez holding on. Perez has felt the sting of Bacosa's punches. Now Perez out of his range. Bacosa's coming forward. Very little time left here in this round. You hear the 10-second clapper. That's the end of the round. And we've got one more round to go. And that streak of consecutive knockout wins by Eman Bacosa now in jeopardy. Nakikita natin si Rodelyn Perez, and now you see Eman Bacosa getting instructions from both their corners. As you've got the round girl signaling that round number 6 is coming up. That's the last round of this contest. Mr. Dan Barrera, dito po sa Okada, Manila Grand Ballroom. We're filled with outstanding VIPs. A lot of dignitaries and special guests from all over the world. From the Rotary world. And here we go, round number 6. Ito na po ang last round natin.
Step back, ready.
Ito na. At Bakbakan. Last round. The outcome up in the air. This last round could decide kung sino po mananalo. A knockdown scored by either fighter will be decisive. One-two combination by Bacosa.
Stop. Step back. Hold your punch. Ready.
Perez seems to be hurting his back. Para meron siyang iniinda ron. But Perez is fighting back. Bacosa might have hurt Perez. Perez is holding on. That mouthpiece is also about to be dislodged once more. Ito, kumakapit na. Si Perez might have gotten hurt. He's taking a step back. But he's fighting. He's retaliating. But Bacosa stalking his prey. Ito, wala nang ginawa si Perez kundi humawak. The left cheek of Perez is bruised. And puffy. Less than a minute to go in this round. And the fight as well. And there's a nasty welt. And that left eye of Perez is closing very quickly. It's a bad bruise. And he can hardly see from one eye. He's blinking badly. And that's it. That's the end of the fight. And this will go to the scorecards. It's the first fight of Eman Bacosa that he might win on points. Of course, his very first fight as a professional went the distance. That was a 4-rounder. It went down to a split draw. Ngayon naman po, this has gone the distance, 6 rounds. And in our unofficial scorecard, Bacosa will have the edge. And you can see the face of Perez, that bad bruise underneath his left eye, a huge welt. And that damage inflicted by Bacosa. There's Perez, and you see that welt underneath his left eye. Eman Bacosa, he might have showboated a little bit too early in this fight. Just the same, he showed those flashes or moments of brilliance. Eman Bacosa, he showed his power. That right hand, that packs a lot of power. Nilawa ni Perez yung kanyang mouthpiece. Bacosa actually told the referee where to pick up the mouthpiece. And he stopped fighting to give a chance for Perez to put that gum shield back into his mouth. Very rare that you see an act of sportsmanship like that. You have to hand it to Eman Bacosa. And the ring announcer, Bobby Mandahar, just about to read out the decision of the judges. Here we go. VIPs in the ring and the announcement of the winner. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, here are the scores of the 3 judges. Judge Ortega scored it 57-57. Judge Garcia scored it 58-56, Bacosa. Judge Baluyot scored it 58-56, winner by majority decision. Lamang ang may tapang, Eman Bacosa.
And Eman Bacosa scored a victory by the majority decision. One judge had it a draw, 57-57, but I thought Bacosa did enough to earn that victory. So a majority decision has been announced. And Bacosa gaining the nod of 2 of the 3 judges. It would have been a walkaway if only maybe he had a little more seriousness early in this fight. But still, a well-deserved victory for Eman Bacosa as he remains undefeated. Majority decision winner, Eman Bacosa over Rodelyn Perez. And as you see, Bacosa's face is virtually unmarked, while Rodelyn Perez, you saw the bruises on his face as a result of the power punching ni Eman Bacosa. And he gets a hug from Manny Pacquiao Blow by Blow Production CEO Marife Barrera, Director of Operations Len Tomas. And some highlights of this fight brought to you by Ginebra San Miguel. That was in round number 1. Tumama po yung left jab ni Perez. And in round number 2, oh, that was a big left hand coming from Eman Bacosa. That raised a lot of sweat out of the head of Perez. Perez trying to fight back. And round number 3, another left hand connected by Eman Bacosa. And in round number 4, some more action connected there by Perez, a left and right. Bacosa showboating a little bit and then connecting with the left hand. Round number 5. There's Perez trying to engage, swinging and missing. Nice head movement coming from Bacosa. And then the shot to the side of the body in the 6th round. Here's Perez trying to fight back from a corner. Bacosa landing. Bacosa stalking. And clearly under the gun. Oh, that was a big left hand. Almost dislodged the mouthpiece of Perez. That was probably the best punch of the fight. A left hand coming from Bacosa. And Bacosa earning that well-deserved victory. Majority decision. Probably should have been a unanimous decision, but he'll take the victory just the same. Bacosa over Rodelyn Perez via a majority decision over 6 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Rodelyn Perez.
Makikintunan po ako sa coach ko po kung ano po yung mga game plan po namin, ano po yung mga dapat gawin. Yun na po. Siyempre po natutunan ko po yung nung natalo po ako na dapat po na mag-ensayo po talaga ng mabuti para hindi po mahirapan sa sunod na laban po. Yung pagkatalo ko po, ginawa ko po yung inspiration po para magpalakas palalo. Pa-shoutout nga pala sa bossing ko dyan, nga si Jungjung Yamaro, sa mga sumusuporta po sa akin sa Zamboanga City, sa mga ka-teammate ko dyan, sa mga magulang ko dyan, sa girlfriend ko nga pala, sa Perez family, sa Tali, Tagasilay, tsaka sa Mangguso. Maraming salamat sa support po.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Eman Bacosa.
Medyo po, thrilling po kasi malakas po yung nakalaban po, tsaka experiensyado po. Sobrang saya po. Hindi ko nga po akalain na matapos po ng ganun kaaga. Medyo may kagalingan po kasi siya. Ayun, depensa lang, tapos stick lang sa game plan namin sa mga nagawin namin mamaya. Na bigyan niya po ako ng lakas at wisdom kung anong gagawin ko sa loob ng ring. Kung nangangarap man kayo maging isang boksingero, manalangin lang kayo sa Panginoon at humingi ng lakas sa Kanya. Mahirap ang buhay pero sipag lang at puso, tiyaga. Shout out dyan sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin, tsaka sa mga family ko, sa coaches ko. Sorry, hindi ko na kayo ng pangalan kasi ang dami niyo po eh. Maraming salamat po.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, here are the scores of the 3 judges. Judge Ortega scored it 57-57. Judge Garcia scored it 58-56. Bacosa. Judge Maluyo scored it 58-56. Winner by majority decision. Lamang ang may habang Eman Bacosa.
Next week on Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow.
What a fighter this Dennis Andar is. And eto na si Francisco. He's teeing off. Oh, shots to the head here by Francisco. Andar ready to go. He's ready to go. Here we go. Francisco on the attack. Eyes are glazed. Eyes are glassy. Francisco continuing to score punches. Andar is ready to go. This fight has to be stopped. And it has been stopped by referee Alfie Hocosol. It has been stopped. And the winner by TKO, Albert Francisco, preserving his pristine record. And Dennis Andar is flat on his back. He took a lot of punishment. The fight could have actually been stopped earlier. Referee Alfie Hocosol to finally stop the carnage. Andar never went down, never took a count, but he was clearly out of it, defenseless, and Albert Francisco winning the fight by a TKO in the 8th round to win the Youth Philippine Flyweight Championship.